It has to do with the Yendi constituency. There were reports suggesting that there was a shortage of ballot papers, and the Electoral Commission says that's actually not true. So we have the deputy chairman in charge of operations. He's right here with me, and so he's going to answer to that. So
is that my colleague Israel is joining me right now from the EC headquarters. There is an additional update, Israel, that we can bring to our audience tonight exclusively. And I see you have there in your shot a man who understands what is happening, but also with the very latest accurate information. As far as some of the details we are getting is concerned, which particular region is this and a particular constituency, I believe, that the EC is keen to quickly clarify?
Evans, it has to do with the Yendi constituency. There were reports suggesting that there was a shortage of ballot papers, and the Electoral Commission says that's actually not true. So we have the deputy chairman in charge of operations. He's right here with me, and so he's going to answer to that. So yes, we got the report about the fact that there were issues with ballot paper shortages in Yendi, but you're saying that that's not the case.
Yes. When we also had the reports,
okay,
we called the regional director.
So you also got the same report?
Yes, we also actually heard it on the news and all that. So we called the regional director. And then we also spoke with the district electoral officer. And then we followed it up and then spoke with the returning officer. So all of them, their reports indicate that there are no shortages of papers in the constituency, and voting is ongoing smoothly. So the issue of reports of shortages of ballot papers in the Yendi constituency, it is not true. We have spoken with the regional director, we've spoken with the district electoral officer, and we've also spoken with the returning officer. And I don't think we've had cases of shortage of ballots. All the police stations are working. And I don't know whether maybe it's getting to 5. So I can't tell for now whether maybe there are people in the queue, voters in the queue. But we haven't.
As far as you're concerned.
As far as we are concerned, with the reports that we've gotten from the regional director, the district electoral officer, as well as the returning officer, there are no shortages.
All right. Earlier we got reports about the voter turnout, and you had indicated that as at 2 p.m. you had all polling stations recording about 50%.
Yes, in fact, that is we have the regional directors giving us situational reports.
Okay.
And that is what we've been using to brief the media. So, as was rightly said at during the press briefing, as at 2 p.m., all the voting centers, had recorded an average of 50 and above percent. Yes. So that's the thing.
Then one other issue I'd like us to look at is the Kintampo South incident, where the tearing of the ballots, the electoral officer who was doing that actually tore off part of the front rank, the flagger of the New Patriotic Party. I was asking earlier, you said the commission is yet to take a decision on what to do regarding that particular polling station. Has the commission taken a decision yet?
Yes, excuse me, it's very, very unprofessional on the part of the ballot issue.
And he has been arrested.
That was not what we were trained to do. And unfortunately, the ballot issue did that. Unfortunately, he has been arrested. So the commission is yet to take a decision based on the investigations that we also get from the police. The commission will also set up its own committee to look into it. So we are yet
to take a decision. My concern, though, is if he handed out ballots, 15 ballots to people, and the people obviously didn't have the chance to choose the first candidate, does it mean that they have been disenfranchised? And what does it mean if they have been disenfranchised? Or in fact, what it actually means is that those ballots are going to be spoiled ballots and going to be rejected.
Yes, with respect to the ballots actually in the box, it will be very difficult for one to actually know that who actually
entered.
Yes,
put it
did actually vote and then put it in the box. That is where the issue is.
Right.
It will be very, very difficult because the ballot belongs to this person or what.
All right. Thank you very much. If there's anything else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Rolai there from the EC headquarters, giving us the very latest from there, and Easy will stay with us. Easy, I know that the Electoral Commission has been very clear. We're expecting another briefing, I believe, at 6 p.m. Israel, sorry, you may have to unmute because I can't hear you now. We're expecting another briefing at 6 p.m. The last briefing, yes.
We're expecting another briefing at 6 p.m.
At the last briefing, a few issues came up. There has been this shooting incident. The EC confirms one person is dead. The question was about whether it has affected voting. They believe it hasn't, and that they have the security helping them to ensure that voting goes ahead and those who are left in the queue continue. There's another question from Medina where rains have disrupted the voting. The EC again assures that if you're in the queue when it started, and of course the people disperse, you can come back, you stay in the queue, and everybody else who was in the queue before 5 p.m., which just happened a few minutes ago, will get a vote. Those two issues clarify still, and people can still go ahead, stay in the queue and vote. The police providing security for the area that had the incident with the shooting.
Yes. So the issues are as they remain, or as was updated when at the last briefing. So we're expecting to get some further briefing at 6 p.m. when they get to brief us again. And then we can get some more updates on what exactly is the situation in those areas that you highlighted. But yes, as you have indicated, and as the Electoral Commission has said already, for all these places that people remain in queues, they'll continue. They'll be allowed to vote until everybody has had the chance to vote. So if, it's past 5 p.m. now, so if you're now going to join the queue, it's too late for you. But if you're already in the queue, you can get a chance to vote.
Israel, thank you very much. And Israel is our man at the Electoral